button. It has been pressed. What happened last session, guys?
We hit like a biblical angel with a train.
Who appeared
Yes,
to
we
be
did.
from Ket's mom land. Ket's mom gang.
Those are unrelated statements. We robbed a train. We tried to rob a train, and then we hit a
We robbed
biblical.
the train. We have the stuff.
Yeah,
you got all the stuff from the train. You did successfully rob the train.
We robbed a train. We hit a biblical rust angel.
And really, you weren't the one at the controls of the train. You could argue the train hit that angel.
The train hit a biblical rust angel
That would hold up in court.
that
It was
kicked
just
our
crossing
ass.
The road. It was just crossing the road.
And then we said, "Get out of here," and it went away.
Why did the biblical angel cross the road? Find out this season on Zeit. No.
And my
Why did
little
the
guy is
biblical angel-
passed out.
Why did the angel cross the road? Question not ye God's wisdom.
Get out of here. And it did.
Get out of here with your blasphemy and your rust.
Mhm.
Rust angel.
Stop speaking in tongues to my robot.
Pathfinder 2nd Edition. Party size of 4.
Or are you tracking XP?
No, this is a loot generator to get a sense of how much money was in the train.
Yippee!
Yippee!
We'll go with 9.
I love loot.
I love
I
loot.
assumed we were just
I
like
love
not
loot.
gonna.
I love loot. I love loot.
I got 16 gold bars last session, personally.
Hell yes,
For
fun.
you did. You
For
guys, so
fun.
are you? So here's a question. As you guys sort of get your bearings and begin to sort of recover from the
bearings?
incident, you begin collecting all the gold and stuff. Ket, do you tell anyone you pilfered 16 bars of gold, or do you just hang on to those? Are those yours now?
No, I'm absolutely just keeping them.
Lovely. In
no,
that case, I
that's
need to
not.
do some subtraction here.
It's just mine now. I picked them up. They're mine.
Okay, so you guys from the train get enough the equivalent of 13,000 gold pieces.
Woo!
Whoa!
Ket,
Yeah.
feel free to mark down you have gold bars equal to an additional 5,000 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ, Ket.
Hold on. Let me write that down somewhere. I
So,
can't
wait.
remember where my notes are.
Is that 13,000 between us?
No, that's total. So
Yes,
yeah.
so between us.
So
Yes.
it would be
Sorry.
if we were to split it up.
13k.
Okay, that makes more sense because I was very confused by the no, but yes.
So hold
Sorry.
on. 13 divided by 4. What's 13 divided by 4?
No, wait,
I'll kill you.
hold on. Are we each getting 13k?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Then the answer is 300 3,250 yeah, 3,250.
Yes.
Now, I will remind you, this gold was to be put towards the reconstruction effort for the town.
Yes. But I
You're
think
welcome to
everybody-
take as much as you like from it, but keep that
Okay.
in mind.
Yes, no, the idea is to have people contribute directly from their own share.
Yes, my own share.
Look, Storm's
Unrelated.
position on this is, if you found it and no one noticed, good job, it's yours.
Mhm.
Um,
The town don't know how
I
much
saw
we're
it and then
bringing
we hit an object. Nobody noticed.
Storm, but can I speak up, like in character?
Yeah.
I don't know what situation we're in, but I'm assuming we're just going back to
Yeah,
town.
you guys are like grabbing all the shit and going back to town. This is kind of, you're not heading back to town yet. This is sort of, you're in the immediate aftermath.
Okay.
Just kind of like, it's been an hour, you're still collecting all your shit. Ket is over by Wonder, trying to figure out why Wonder overheating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, we're gonna arrive back home soon. Now, we all have our shares, and I would advise since we did all this to help the reconstruction of Prospector Cliff, I would advise that everybody give about a half of their share to the townsfolk. I won't force you, but, you know. Any reactions to that?
Chrono is like marking down the symbols again that were on the thing, but otherwise just kind of like waves his hand and just like I'll deal with it later. Once they get back to camp, I am donating. I actually had a bunch of gold left over. I am donating 4,000 to the townsfolk.
Okay.
How much do we get from shares?
3,250 each.
3,250 each. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I will donate.
Other than Cat, who gets significantly more.
Yeah.
I will donate. Should I mark it down somewhere?
There should be a place to mark your gold.
No, but the
Path.
stuff that I'm not keeping.
Yes, feel free to write down if you want to put in Yeehaw discussion.
Okay.
Just how much each character is donating.
So, how much was it? Sorry, per person.
3,250.
Yeah.
I'm donating 2,250 because I don't like numbers that aren't round. So I have a clean 1,000 coins.
We think so very differently about this. To me, if it ends in a 0, it's round.
Well, it is. But
Actually, I'm going to edit that slightly.
sorry, it is. But if you're talking like about above 100, it just ends up in weird fucking numbers, and I don't like it. Basically, the more zeros there are at the end, the better for me.
Chrono is donating 4,000.
He doesn't use money. He gets Storm to pay for things.
Yeah.
I
So
still
fucked
have.
up. You have a sugar daddy.
Yeah.
I have 300 gold still. Not totally broke.
I can't
In
tell.
Pathfinder, that's nowhere near as much as it is in 5th edition.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. If there's no so silver is worth a lot less.
Hold on. Okay, then how about this? I'll figure out how much Chrono donates in a hot minute.
I'm
but
willing to
that's
say
fine.
you donate 4K.
There was inflation.
Yeah.
I can't tell whether or not Storm is Chrono's sugar daddy or if Chrono is fin-doming him.
The real question is who tops.
No, that's not a question.
That's not a question.
What the hell?
Look at Chrono. Like, come on.
You're really just coming out from a boy's throat. What the
I'm sorry, he's a brat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm
This is
having this fucking.
This is a real conversation Elizabeth has had with someone. Which, I don't know how to feel about that. That's my mom, but hey. I what's a Christ?
I'm just doing the math on this here for my own peace of mind.
Oh God. Sorry, I fucked up and my AC became 5 for a second.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, okay.
Can I? Sorry.
Can you...
Change the amount Chrono is donating to add another to make it an even 10k.
Okay, so you're
How
gonna
do you
add.
have 10k to donate?
No, he's not. He's
Never-
just increasing. He's setting the total
Wait,
to
hold on.
10k.
Do I have? Hold on.
Do you have
Oh.
249 gold extra to donate?
Yes, I do have 240.
Okay.
We love crisp
was-
numbers in this house.
I was so confused.
Congratulations, everyone! I have 96 gold.
Broke boy.
Yeah, we love that. My boy
I
makes
gotta-
irresponsible financial decisions.
Yeah, look, man, I've got a wife and children to feed.
I have a
I actually do.
I have a robot to
legitimately.
feed.
You have a wife and children to feed, and also a chrono who isn't gonna fucking feed himself.
Yeah,
I have a me to feed.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And
where
I
do you-
have-
what do you think this mouth
have
is
a
for?
robot
All the
to
food
feed.
has to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I could make so many horrible machines with this money.
Out of
I
character,
could blow so many things up.
out of character, how much money does Ket have right now?
Currently?
Yes.
Oh fuck,
Not
that's
enough.
a good point. I don't actually know how much she had before. Wait,
So
where can I mark down money?
Here.
it's in
So
your
you-
gear.
You had a budget of
Here.
1600, I think.
Oh yeah. Do I keep whatever was left?
Whatever was left, you keep.
Sick. Oh my god, I'm rich.
Cat's the real
Uh,
breadwinner.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
You
What
would
do you
not
have?
expect it, considering. Oh my god, I don't even have to do math. That's great. 4 from before.
Because now I'm curious.
And then what do we have 1000 from the
Do we know how much we're donating total?
10k.
10,000.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
I'm waiting because I want to see if fucking Cat has more than the GDP of this entire town.
including the gold bars.
God.
Including
Okay.
the gold bars, Ket is currently worth 7,131 gold.
Fucking high roller. We love to see it.
So
I think I can afford to pay back the bastard now, guys.
You're 10 platinum dead.
My 10 platinum debt.
isn't
Uh,
platinum like 100 gold in Pathfinder?
Is it?
hang on.
That's
don't think so.
upsetting. That's upsetting if it is.
It wasn't even 10 platinum. It was one platinum coin. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Which I think
The
is
platinum chip.
The waste
10 gold. It's
1
10
of
gold,
6.
right?
One gold is 10 silver. 1 silver is worth 10 copper. 10 gold
Yeah.
is 1 platinum. It's the same.
Thank
Oh,
God.
okay, so it's 10 across. So
Thank
you
God.
have a lot of platinum.
I got a
So yeah,
lot
your 1 platinum debt is now very easily paid.
of swimming in money, and all of it's gonna
But yeah,
go to
you guys are
beasts.
able to. It takes you a couple of hours to load everything off of the train and onto like a big cart that you guys had ready for this. You're able to get it satched up on your horses. You have help from various members of your camp. Angus is here helping you load this up. Kyle, the former fucked up horse.
Oh, he's still with us? Nice.
Forever sad.
Where else was he gonna go? Y'all were feeding him. Not a lot of great job prospects out there for a fucked up horse.
Like,
When
you
will I
never
get a
feed
new
the horse.
fucked up horse?
He's helping you load this up. Itamaru appears to be on the phone with someone this whole time. It was his conversation with another individual was recorded last session. He reached out to someone saying, "Hey, I'm cashing in a favor. Come help out here."
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I might actually want to talk to the bastard once we get to the place.
Sure.
He's my banker.
She is your banker. You guys are able to load everything up. Is there anything anybody wants to talk to, any roleplay anybody wants to do before you guys head back to town?
Honest.
All that's going to happen is Sally is going to just kind of be like, did anyone get the number of that horse?
Horse?
The number of that horse?
Kyle?
It's I heard that was like a saying or something, like the number of that horse, like
Like
check a horse's number.
You
You
don't
know-
register horses.
horse racing.
Kyle pipes up. You register some.
Hmm.
I thought
I said-
I thought you meant like his phone number.
No. I have.
That thing that definitely exists here.
I mean, what else is Itamaru calling people? Dick? Sorry, don't answer that.
Yes.
Mad,
It's a
his
penis
magical
telegraph, obviously.
his telegram number. I don't know. Do phones exist? Better question to ask.
Radios exist, so
Yes, well then they would. Because radio
Uh,
exists as a result of telephone technology.
Unless it's magical.
none of you would probably have access to them down here. Up in
Sorry,
Nimbus,
we're
those of you who are from Nimbus have used telephones.
We're taking your horse joke way too literally, Sally. I'm really
So I was just
invested
like,
in the
so I
phone.
was just like, I mean, I heard it was a phrase. I didn't say it was a good one, but
I bet I could build one.
Do you
What,
often
a
say
horse?
things without knowing their context?
who needs context?
Don't we all?
Who needs context?
Okay.
I mean,
I love
do you?
I love being a father to 12. He takes like he says this and then takes like a swig from like a water skin.
That's presumably full of whiskey.
No. He quit. This was a big point at the finale. He quit drinking.
Right. Well, this group can drive you to a relapse, but
Yeah, just wait.
as everyone gets loaded up, Ket Wonder eventually wakes up.
Ah! I hug her
Uh,
immediately.
She rises. Her eyes are like spinning in their sockets. It
Whoa.
looks like kind of like it's basically the like closest real world analog of like a cartoon character who got hit on the head with an anvil
Yeah.
and has like birds spinning around their head. She kind of
I
like
hand
rises.
her the water skin.
Oh, what happened? Oh, thank you. And she doesn't really drink, so she just kind of opens it and dumps it on herself. Steam
it,
comes
like-
off.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. The whatever that was that the train hit made my core go haywire.
Yeah. Was it like talking to you? Did you
I don't-
understand it?
I don't know. It's she is like seizes up like she's not quite sure how to describe it. Feel free to give me a you have engineering lore?
I sure do.
Give me an engineering lore check. Anyone else can also roll. Is medicine a skill in the system?
I
There's gonna be
imagine
something
it is.
equivalent.
There
It
is.
is, yes.
That being said,
yes.
I also said I also have
That being said,
That being
engineering.
said,
as
Sure.
a-
If you have engineering lore, feel free to give me engineering lore. If you don't, roll medicine.
Cool.
sure.
That's a 26.
26 medicine.
also
Yup.
26.
23.
23 engineering lore.
I
I
have my
have-
medicine because my int is busted.
Hell yeah.
I have the amount that is a baker's dozen minus 1, so it's just a regular dozen. 12.
12.
I hate you so much.
Why would
sometimes I
you-
love you.
Okay, so 12, Sally, it sounds like, as she kind of tries to describe what it felt like to be in the presence of this thing, it sounds to you like sensory overload. To Ket and to Chrono, who both rolled engineering lore and got high on engineering lore, it
I-
sounds almost similar to like like a computer running out of RAM.
Hmm.
Like suddenly all processes at 100%, just like boom, Windows blue screen.
Memory leak.
And
Mhm.
to Storm, who rolled really high on medicine, what she's describing sounds familiar to you from conversations with your wife to how people describe the feeling of having a seizure.
Ooh.
Sounds like you were firing out of all cylinders for some reason.
Yeah, I think literally, actually. I might need to clean my exhaust ports.
You know, Cat, Wonder.
Hmm?
Next time we get to a big town, you should maybe find someone with some resources.
Out of character question, because I can't remember.
Sure.
In the dream that Chrono sat in on,
Horrible rust, big pool of oil, etc.
yes, didn't that... I'm trying to remember if Harmony was...
Um,
Kind of.
you heard at the end. You heard a voice that sounded kind of like Harmony's
Hmm.
after diving in the oil.
Well,
I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
yeah.
I
Once you get
I'm gonna tuck that information in my back pocket with a grimace and remind myself to go talk to Harmony later. Interrogate her.
we don't exactly have a lot of resources regarding engineering. If you want to get to the bottom of this, you might have to head to someone with a workshop or someone that understands a bit more about the bits that you're made of.
I mean, I did builder. I think I
Do you
understand her pretty well.
understand what all the bits of her do and where they come from and what they are?
No.
Yeah, Wonder did kind of upgrade rapidly. Kind of. Yeah, it does occur to you, Ket, that like you did build Wonder, but Wonder has kind of evolved in
Yeah.
many ways beyond the original scope of what you had come up with.
But which is so funny because like in Ket's mind, she's like, I don't know what half of the things do in the things that I built. I'm
Well,
just building them.
Exactly. You know, that's exactly
I
my
just
point.
put shit
though.
together and then it works or it explodes.
You know, these things are exactly my point. I'm my daughter's father, but I don't know what goes on in her head. So sometimes I gotta ask.
She thinks about mountains a lot.
Yeah. No.
I mean, who doesn't in this day and age?
She loves hiking.
This economy?
Feel free, Star Cat, give me. I need to look at the list of skills. I'm like constantly about to ask for a roll of something, and then it occurs to me that I don't necessarily know if that exists in
What
Yup.
were you gonna ask for?
history, just to
That
remember
does
something.
exist. Well, it's
Doesn't it?
different. You make an intelligence check.
Yeah, go ahead, just give me intelligence.
For
Cat.
memory, you just make an intelligence check.
That's sure a thing that I can do. Oh, there it is. No?
Unless I think so. Hold
Ow.
on.
I'm willing
I
to
can
just
roll
it
a
as
dice.
intelligence.
I can just roll a dice. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. 6.
6. Okay. So you don't need to roll super, super high because you're basically recalling stuff. Remember, out of character, we stopped playing Zion for months. In character, it's
Mhm.
only been 2 months. It's been 8 weeks. So information, you're able to recall some information more readily than other stuff. You do remember there are 2 people you could potentially go talk to
Mhm.
down here in Zion County about that kind of thing. For one thing, Brine Water, the capital B, capital B, capital C, big city
Mhm.
is, which as a reminder is right over here on the map in Roll20.
Mhm.
You met an individual by the name of Roper there who sold a funny gun. I don't remember which
Right.
specifically. He was something of a tinkerer himself. He might be able to help you. You also remember down in Limbo River, which is right over here, there is a individual, a gunsmith who has a bit of a reputation for tinkering with some other stuff. One, the founder of the Whitewater Firearm Company down there.
Hmm.
Those are the two leads that you remember when you think of like, oh, if I wanted to go and talk to someone else about this, those are probably my best bets.
Did I get his name? The guy in Limbo River,
You
or is he?
you
Is he
got
the
his you
initials
got
guy?
he was the initials guy, JW.
Okay. That answers the question for me.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, we should head back, Wonder says, and she kind of stands up. She's a little wobbly.
I mean, we were on the carriage, I thought.
This is as you guys were like about to leave, she wakes up.
Ah, okay.
Backing up.
She stands up, she's a little bit wobbly, and with help is able to get back on the carriage, and soon enough you are
Okay.
your headphones need their soul saved.
We're getting a telegram.
Good
Telling you
afternoon, Zion. No. Yeah. You guys are able to start to make your way back to Zion County, or not back to Zion County, back to Prospector Cliff. Yes, that one. You're following the river rather than cutting up through the roads because you are technically bandits and you did just rob a train, and are carrying a whole bunch of ill-gotten goods. So maybe getting stopped by coppers is a bad idea. Because you are cutting through the forest, you are going to have to stop about halfway there for camp, which means I get to ask people to make watch. Who would like the first watch?
Me.
Hell yeah. Give me perception.
Perception. That's a plus 16. Let's see what happens. That is a 32 total.
32 total. Let me pull up my encounter table.
I'm still not used to such big numbers. So scary.
Honestly.
32 to me is like, that's rogue stealth, baby.
Someone cast
Yeah,
Pass
the
Without
numbers
Trace.
are quite
To
large.
be fair, I am a master in perception, so this is like a big stat. I'm an investigator, so I'm a big abilities guy. I have lots of big numbers and abilities. I think hold on. Let me check what my highest bonus to something is. I have a plus 20 to intimidation.
Nice.
You hear the sound of another train going by, sort of in the early air quotes hours of the night, as everyone else has sort of retired to bed. You're just kind of sitting next to your fire, keeping an eye out, and you hear another train going by. And then you hear a mechanical roar as coming down through the enormous blanket of clouds from Nimbus, some kind of giant hand maw thing reaches down, grabs the train, and just pulls it up through the cloud.
Oh,
Storm looks on at this, like as he's like poking the fire with a stick. Yep.
Yeah, no, totally.
this might as well happen.
Not gonna investigate that at all.
Honk
Look,
shoe, honk
2 months
shoe.
ago, he got like almost murdered by a guy that like fucking tried to kill everybody with a tree and monsters and took a lot of significance to him. And despite the fact that Storm's position on him was, I barely know you, dude. So this like. And today he rammed the train into like
God.
some kind of like arcane being of all powerfulness. This is not that unusual. It doesn't concern him. It's not coming towards him. Yep.
Yeah, doesn't seem. In fact, actually, feel free to give me. You don't even need to roll this. You used to be in Nimbus. You were, as I recall, you remember the military. for at least part of your career back up in Nimbus. So you've
Yep.
seen this is like some kind of giant robot that you suspect just reached down to grab something to smack something else with, and happened to find a train instead of a big rock.
Yep.
I guess
So,
you could say
you
it's training.
These things happen. Otherwise, your watch goes by uneventfully. Who would like the second watch?
Sure. If anyone else, unless anyone else wants to.
I am. Yeah, I mean, I really don't care. Okay.
We'll go
You have
with
a
Sally.
fan?
Yeah. What do you need me to?
Give me perception.
Perception. Okay. I am a master of perception, so hopefully this goes well. I rolled a 4, so that equals 22.
You rolled a 4, that equals 22. This is not hard to spot. You hear it before you see it. This is sort of as your watch it's nearing the end of your watch, actually. Your watch is mostly uneventful, but nearing the end, you see the moon is hanging, you see the light of it that implies that the moon is hanging high in the sky. And at what would be exactly midnight, you think, you hear two individuals shout in common, or in Zionite common, draw, and then you hear like boom, boom, boom explosions, and you like look over a hill, and there are two wizards that are dueling at high moon.
You
Who was this dueling at high
motherfucker.
moon? How far away are they?
How far away? Far enough away that it won't affect your camp. You're reasonably confident.
It's
Damn.
6:30.
I wanted to see if there are any cool loot on them, but Sally's just gonna watch.
Yeah, you
Hmm.
watch. Here, actually, hang on. Let me make some rolls.
It's
She's gonna in lieu of popcorn eat some trail mix as while you're watching this.
Hell yeah.
You know, like
Hell
full
yeah.
like cinema experience. If she had a reclining seat, she'd be sitting in there just watching this go down.
I'm gonna borrow Tatsumaki in the Dreamscape server. The blue wizard wins.
Blizzard.
Cool.
There's a blue one and a red one, and the red one loses, and is like incinerated. And the blue one kind of like picks up his staff and does, like in Gang Beasts when you like went around and you lift your arms and wave them around.
Mhm.
Yes.
Does that and then hops on a broom and fucks off somewhere else.
Sally would just like give a small thumbs up. She doesn't know what this fight was about. It could have been about anything, but she's just like, yeah, you do you.
Good job.
Hell yeah.
Good job at murder. You get a good grade.
Other than that event at the end, your watch goes uneventfully. Chrono, we'll do you next. Give me perception.
rolled a 9.
29. Give me one moment to just double check my encounter table.
Make your own counter tables? What are these?
Sometimes I just Google them. I have a lot of them. Okay, your watch is mostly uneventful. But like halfway through, you feel you said you got like a 22, right?
29.
29. As your watch is continuing, eventually with a 29, you feel the ground shaking beneath you. Not huge, not like an earthquake, and not like the size of one of Moniz's big angry bug things. Much smaller, like directly beneath your ass as you're sitting on the ground.
Stand up, I guess? If it's coming from underneath me.
It is, whatever it is. It's coming from underneath you. You feel it shaking. You see the dirt that you were sitting on becoming disturbed from below. And eventually what looks like the tip of a shovel pokes out.
Just there.
A feller.
You keep watching, and as... Hang on, now I need to find a photo for this.
What the fuck? A spell. I presume I have a spell. The question spell that I...
Here we go. Perfect. I will copy this, and I'll put it in session media. Sure, this character might come up again at some point.
somehow.
You are the tip of the shovel pops out and then goes back in, and then more of it, and then the hole is cleared enough, and poking their head out of
I'm
the
plugged in, dude.
Oh,
All my
no.
cables are broken. All my cables are broken. I hate this place. Hold on.
Take your time. We will continue this. However, Chrono, poking their head out of the hole is this little tabaxi. Look in session media.
Hello?
Pokes their head out. Was just like, ah, ha, ha, I got there. I found. Looks at you. You're not the bank.
Yes, you're looking about, and then I'm going to like mentally measure the distance. About
Hold on.
60 paces that way. I don't even know if that's correct. I don't know.
Oh.
He gives her the correct information.
To get to the bastard's bank.
Yes. Were you making a deposit or withdrawing today?
Withdraw. God damn it.
Mhm.
Gonna have to commute for so many more hours. Ugh.
Could-
Okay, sorry to bother you.
Would you hold on?
Huh. Hi. You see she's like halfway through like pulling the dirt back over onto the hole.
I'm going. Would it be reasonable? Actually, I don't know that it would be reasonable to say that we have any cooked fish.
Fish? Definitely not.
Yeah, notoriously not found on land as much.
Ah,
I
the
mean-
the old land fish.
Lizard.
Oh,
Lizard. The old land fish, also known as the lizard.
actually, yeah, cats like lizards. Cats will eat lizard.
I will.
I. Sorry,
I
Was
love
that
her.
like just a general? Can I go now? Was that just like a general observation? Or
I was going to offer you some, if you.
oh
wanted.
yeah, totally.
Here,
Hell yeah.
and I'm going to.
As you turn around to grab the lizard, you turn back around, and this little tabaxi is now fully out of the hole and rummaging through your bags looking for more food.
I'm just gonna pat a spot by the fire.
Cool.
With all of the food in hand.
Hell yeah. Oh, perfect. Takes you see in the like 12 seconds that took, this tabaxi has grabbed like an enormous bag of rations and is just fucking like chowing down on some crackers.
Are you a thief? Well,
Are you a cop?
no, I wanted to hire you.
Oh, then yes.
You'll have to wait to speak to the boss until morning, but I think we definitely something. What's your name?
Okay. What is their name? No, don't search child name
I
generator. Hang
need
on.
you to understand that over the past month, I've gone through 8 different power cables. They just break for no fucking reason. Actually, no.
Curse.
I assume my phone is old enough to where plugging it into my phone just breaks them over time.
Josephine.
Josephine.
What's yours?
Chrono.
Chrono. That's a weird name.
I'm gonna pull out the pocket watch. So is this.
Huh. She like, do you like hold it to like let her take a look at it?
He's just kind of like dangling it by the chain. Like he pulls it out of his coat, dangle it by the.
Dangle it by the chain. She bats it around a bit like a cat.
He is amused by this enough to let her continue doing it.
Huh. Makes a fun jingling noise. Okay, well, thank you for the food and the potential job. I'm gonna keep eating here. You keep doing whatever the hell you were doing. Other than your strange new companion, your watch goes mostly uneventfully.
Sorry, boss.
Ket,
Yeah.
you get the last watch. You awaken to a new body in camp and a big hole in the floor next to the fire.
Yeah.
Chrono is just like, don't. She's with us. I'll talk to
Alright.
Storm in the morning.
Works for me.
Josephine has
question
curled
it.
up directly next to the fire in the brightest patch.
Is she like
Adorable.
I am imagining that like some tabaxi look a lot more humanoid, but she's like actually cat kind of sized. And,
She's not tall.
like,
No.
it has like a lot of the just like standard cat mannerism. PM.
Yeah, she's like curled up. She's like full loaf.
Yes. Yes.
Kitty cat.
Kitty cat.
Sobbing.
Now we have Ket and a cat.
Hmm.
I guess you could say we need to take a break because we have a cat.
Ket, give me perception.
Yippee!
And I will roll on my table.
Oh, thank God. It was almost a nat 1.
Oh, no.
30. 30.
Where's my table gone? Uh, 30, you say?
30.
Hey, Lorelai, I don't want to like start something horrid because it's really not bothering me. But I thought you, as a sound person, might be interested to know that there's a slight like buzzing in the background when you speak.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's a problem with my preamp.
Okay.
I am aware. I apologize. The solution is buy a new preamp, and I don't have that kind of money right now.
I was just wanting because it's I was just
She
wondering
just
whether you
figured
were
you'd
like-
want to know. I figure.
Yes, I appreciate it. I am aware. It will be fixed eventually.
Yep.
Yeah. You, with a 30 perception, Cat, you guys are kind of like in the woods.
Mhm.
With a 30 perception, again, you hear it before you see it. The sound of a like twig snapping like 30 feet behind you, a cat meowing, and a voice going shush 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 shush.
Can I help you?
I need to pull up a photo for this.
Like, not even looking up. I'm like tinkering with something. I don't even look up. Like, howdy.
You hear like half of a cat's meow and then what sounds like a hand going over the cat's mouth. And whatever was just like the complete absence of movement behind you.
We got lizards. You want some? You want some lizard?
You promise you won't hurt me?
Why is this cat British?
Little Victorian orphan. I'll pause and look up and be like, yeah, I promise.
Well, this cat, the cat deserves a
Coming-
lizard for the horror of having to be British.
Coming out from behind one of the trees is a human child. Maybe like 8 years old, 9 years
Victorian orphan.
old. I'll put this in session media as well. I can't believe you got the two little creatures.
Oh shit! I know who this is.
You got the two little creatures on my encounter table.
Yeah.
In one night. That's funny. Yeah, is a sort of frightened looking human child with this. Actually, I think I have a picture of the cat too.
Yeah,
Just this like enormous fluffy orange cat
2 cats.
in her arms.
Oh,
Oh, she's not supposed to be squashed. Here, hang on. Let me see if I can
get
get a different
squished.
picture of the child. There, that's less squished.
I've
I
met
hope.
this child.
It's fine if you actually open it, by the way. It's just how Reddit does.
No, I get you. I get you. And let me see if I have a picture of her cat. Yeah,
It's a little
Just this-
weirder now that I've offered them a lizard.
just this enormous, very fluffy, orange cat in her
Yeah.
arms. Yeah, basically.
There we go. That's the noise I was trying to make.
Oh.
She is shivering like she is cold.
Oh, geez.
It's hard to tell if she's cold or afraid, probably both.
Come to the fire, kid.
She sort of very trepidatiously steps up.
I won't bite, I promise. No promises for the that one, but I don't know. They're new. Pointing at the cat that's already asleep at the fire.
Her name was Jezebel, right?
Josephine.
Josephine. Fuck.
Josephine.
Some of the same letters.
I got the J's. And, like, nothing else. But I got the
This human kid kind of steps up and is very softly, I'm sorry, do you have any food?
Yeah.
Haven't eaten in days.
Yeah, hold on. I will procure some food.
Yeah, you procure some lizard probably.
Some lizard.
And some other things,
Yeah.
and prepare like a little bowl of food for the cat and a large plate of food for the child, who kind of sits down next to you and scarfs it down hungrily. And like starts scarfing it down hungrily, looks up and remembers you're there, and like starts consciously eating it slower because she's
Hey,
embarrassed.
yeah. Don't slow down on my account. I'm not gonna judge.
I'm sorry.
You okay? What are you doing down here?
My mummy and daddy died, and they came. The dwarves, they came and they stuck me in a big metal box and threw me, and I was down here in this forest. Give me intelligence.
Yeah, hold on. I feel like I know what you're talking about. Intelligence. Ugh. I forgot how to roll a dice. It's fine. There we go. 12.
What she is describing matches up with your mom's descriptions of being dropped from Nimbus.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Huh. Dwarves? You said?
Yes, dwarves.
Huh. Well, sorry about that.
She's just kind of quietly crying as she eats.
Oh. Yeah, well, we've already, apparently... Do you have anywhere to go? You have any other family down here?
I don't know where I am.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Is this hell?
No. Well, sometimes, but mostly
Is this
no.
heaven? It feels very hot for heaven.
Yeah, it would be. No, this is where are we? This is Zion County collectively?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Zion County. It's not hell, I promise.
Sounds a lot like hell.
That's fair. It gets hot as hell sometimes.
Hmm.
Except at night. At night it gets cold, which is annoying.
Hmm.
It's either very hot or very cold, and there's sand everywhere, but sometimes there's a fun lizard, so.
Other than this strange acquisition, your night goes mostly uneventfully.
Yeah.
The rest of you wake up to two new bodies and one cat
Yeah.
at camp.
I'm just gonna spend the rest of my watch trying to like cheer this kid up.
Give me is persuasion? Give me persuasion.
Oh god. Where is I don't know. Does persuasion exist?
I thought it
It's
did.
diplomacy.
Diplomacy. Give me diplomacy.
Okay, it doesn't matter. My diplomacy's bad. 7.
7. She seems intrigued by the fun lizard.
Yeah!
She wants to meet the fun lizard.
Yes! That's all I need. I have an in with the child.
Yeah. In the morning, the rest of you wake up to a cat burglar, a cat, and a child.
Huh?
Can we keep him?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they also get a say in that.
Well,
but,
yeah.
Yenna is looking up at all of you, very wet and pathetic.
look at her. Her. What do you? Sorry. Are you her?
Yes, sorry. My name's Yenna.
Yeah. Look at her.
You know, I shut my eyes for 4 hours, and you adopt a cat and a child and a real cat.
Yeah.
Josephine, but hey, I'm
Hey.
a real cat too.
Fair enough. I apologize.
I didn't. I'm not responsible for the other cat. That was there when I woke up.
Yeah. Speaking of which, who knows this?
Chrono is whistling.
Okay. No, explain.
Uh, in truth, I did actually have an idea, but is
don't know
Itamaru
your-
around?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Just explain to me what happened, Chrono. I don't want your bullshit reasoning. I just want to know what happened.
Itamaru and Josephine are currently gambling.
Hey, y'all are gambling and you didn't invite me?
Come on, we got dice for one more.
Chrono, what happened? Just
Yeah.
start there.
She was trying to make a withdrawal from the bastard's bank. And came up a little short. Came up under me, actually.
Fair enough. Though we shouldn't help her.
Didn't say a word.
Well,
My thinking...
look, there are two people you don't short. Your doctor and your banker.
What if your doctor's also a banker?
My thinking
We
was
like cancel out.
just... I'm
What
gonna...
does-
I'm
How
gonna,
good are you with math, Sally?
I'm gonna lower my voice, so hope...
Does plus times plus equal minus?
Sometimes.
I'm gonna lower my voice and just be like, my thinking is that if we are the ones, she won't, harass the bastard.
Sure. Fine.
Don't seem like this is very fine.
Look. You've dragged a lot of things into my doorstep, the past couple years. A tabaxi thief I can handle. I could live with that. Might be useful. Whatever. I don't turn people away just because... that... Speaking of which, Cat,
Huh?
there is a child in our camp.
Yeah.
That one wasn't me.
That one was me.
Yeah. so
Grub is
cat-
an adult cat.
Yeah. so
Grub is
cat-
an adult cat.
Well, I wasn't thinking about the.
Grub?
Grub.
Your name is
There-
Grub?
That's the cat's name. That's Yenna's cat's name.
Oh,
There is a child and an adult cat in my camp.
yeah.
Why is there a child and an adult cat in my camp?
I found them in the bushes.
You found
And she
Uncle
was
Bo?
hungry, and I'll kind of like sidle up and lower my voice and be like, I think she was dropped from upstairs. Her parents are dead.
Sally will very, very discreetly try and look for a pair of for like a set of stairs.
Well, yeah, no, that's fair. We can't leave him behind.
Mhm.
Let's drag him along until we either find something for them to stay at or decide if they stay with us.
You
Thank
act like we're
you.
a bunch of hooligans that know nothing but poor decisions.
Hee hee hee.
No, but we are people that get ourselves in danger constantly.
It'll be fine. It'll be so good and fine and good.
Grub is very
Yeah.
happy to meet you, and she holds up the cat who looks terrified.
I'm so happy to meet you, Grub.
Well, well, let's see. What was your name?
Yenna, sir.
Yenna. Okay. Well, you. Where are you from, Yenna?
Hang on. I think I have a list of neighborhoods in Nimbus. Give me a moment. Where is my Google Doc? No, that's Guilty Gear. No, that's a different character's backstory. No, that's the furry thing.
The furry
Furry
thing.
Game of
Oh, the
Thrones.
furry thing. I remember the furry thing.
Arr, arr, arr.
Nimbus, here we
Okay.
go. Oh, I don't have neighborhoods named. I'm from. I was born in I was born in a hospital in Nimbus. My parents told me.
Oh.
Yenna, where do you think you are right now?
Well, the one with the horns told me it's not hell.
No. I like
Um,
like sort of point up at the sky. You see that like dot up there?
Yes,
That's Nimbus.
Nimbus is bigger than that.
Yeah,
Aw.
well, it's far away. You know,
Hmm.
things get smaller, look smaller when they're far away. Like,
Her eyes like go wide as she tries and like figure out the distance.
I can
Yeah,
tell
it's
you,
pretty
you
far.
see Angus over there. He's a pretty big fella, but he's further away, so he looks smaller.
I can tell you, it's
That's
at
a
least
man?
like 10 meters away.
At
least.
least.
Yes, that's Angus. Let's see. You're not on Nimbus anymore. You were. Well, you're down here now. It's called Zion County.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, not to overwhelm you. You're gonna have to stay here for the time being, unfortunately. But you can drag along with us. So.
She kind of like nods, looks over your camp. Don't take this the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
Can
Mhm.
any of you cook?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sally,
I
can
can Sally. Harmony
can
is the cook, isn't she?
Yeah.
Harmony is the cook, although Harmony is not here.
My
Yeah,
my
I mean, this is just a temporary camp. We're going back to
Mhm,
our
mhm.
larger one. We're just in transit from a
Yes.
trip.
Well,
I'll
hell-
introduce you to my mama.
I'll help.
She can cook.
I'll help cook.
I have a son that's around your age, so.
I have my oh, and she like gets excited, holds Grub in one hand as she reaches into her back pocket, and pulls out a tiny little paring knife. I even brought my own.
Yeah.
The paring knife is bloodstained, like she had to murder someone with it down here.
Oh. Yeah.
Is that your blood or?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Well,
Good job.
As long as you ain't bleeding.
Yes, well, we're gonna back to our pick camp. We should get there in a couple hours. We'll eat breakfast there. And you can
Breakfast.
look around. I have a son that's around your age, so shouldn't be boring.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. She puts Grub down. Grub immediately runs and hides behind her leg.
Oh.
Oh.
Very scaredy cat.
I sort of kneel down, and hold on. I think I have some animal handling that I can use here. I just oh, that's not a thing here. What would you use instead?
Hang on.
Diplomacy?
Let
Would
me
I-
check. Let me Google the official rule for this.
Nature?
Handle animal. It is a charisma thing. Oh wait, that's first edition. Hang on.
Yeah, it's second edition. It might just be survival.
Oh, I was thinking. Me? I don't know shit.
Actually, no, it probably isn't survival. I don't fucking know.
Animal handling Pathfinder second edition. Here we go. Where is handle an animal?
Yeah, handle an animal.
You know what? We'll go with diplomacy.
Sure, I'm good at that. Hold on. What is that? Okay, so hold on. No, that's something else. Never mind. I rolled a 19 for a total of 35.
A 19 for a total of 35. What are you trying to do to Grub?
I'm just sort of kneeling down, sort of to get on a less threatening level, and I'm just looking at him and go, yeah, don't worry about us. We got pets of our own. So
You get the impression that Grub is not specifically scared of you and more so just generally scared.
and the point I'm trying to make is that we are big and scary, but not big and scary to him. We are good at keeping things from getting hurt.
You get the impression that he internalizes that you are not a threat, but would still prefer not to interact with you.
All right.
Also, I did find it. The action is not called handle an animal. It's called command an animal. And it is a nature check, which we will use it as such going forward.
Okay. I'm gonna take some jerky out of my bag and hand it to Yenna. For you, or the cat, up to you.
She takes a big bite of it, gives a little nibble to Grub, who eats it excitedly.
All right, let's saddle up, everybody. We gotta get going.
You all kind of get into your carts. You see that Josephine climbs on the shoulders of Kyle, sensing his horse energy. And you guys begin to make your way back into town. The rest of your trip goes basically uneventfully. You see some fun stuff. You see, as you're going by, another train just fucking wasted off the tracks with one of the cars is crushed like something big grabbed it. And then one of the cars on the end of the link is smashed like it was used to hit something like a flail. And it's just kind of laid out on the ground somewhere. And eventually you are able to make your way back to Prospector Cliff.
Okay.
It's still something of a mess.
Okay,
Yeah,
But-
I imagine. Are we heading to camp first? I would like to.
Yeah, for sure. It's outside of Prospector Cliff, so yeah,
Yeah.
you can see Prospector Cliff as you get into your camp.
Yep.
Your children are there, as is Harmony,
No, it's okay. It's my
Yeah.
fault. I thought we had.
who is cooking up a big breakfast.
I'm gonna call my
Sure.
wife, Harmony, and my kids to me.
Your kids run up,
Ring.
give you a big hug. Your wife
Hey.
steps up, give you a kiss.
Hey, hey, Harmony. So actually, everybody. So, I need you to do something for me.
All right.
We have a guest, someone we picked up,
Which one?
a
You
child.
can't have-
Mama, don't be mad.
You didn't build another one, did you?
No, we found someone that was dropped on the road. And we
Oh.
decided
A
to
child?
not a child. Yes,
Ugh.
like around 8.
She grimaces like that's something that is unusual to her.
I
Yeah.
was wondering about that.
Chrono, you would also know it was unusual in your time as well.
What about me?
Sorry, not Chrono, Storm.
Okay.
I looked
Figured.
at the you in Discord and I saw Didi and Duma and just like said the first like character with a D name, like whose player has a D name.
I only just realized that Sally would probably not find it as weird because obviously she was kidnapped as a kid.
Yeah.
And probably would have been other kids there. So she's probably just like, well, what do you mean? It's not, it
Yeah, bad
happens."
things happen to kids.
Yeah, like
Mm.
it happens, you know.
I also saw some concerning things. I don't know what the hell they're using the crane for these days, or who's in charge of it. Something's going on up there. Anyway, Harmony, and I look also at my well, everybody really. I just need you to make her and her very frightened cat comfortable here. You think you can do that?
I think we can do that. They both nod. Harmony and your wife.
Mhm. Make them some food. I think they were concerned that none of us could cook. Which I'm a little offended by, but I understand.
I think she wants to help.
Yeah, yeah. See what. Keep her busy. And Alistair, look at my son.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Daddy.
If she's well, when she's done, you should maybe try and find a game to play with her. She seems coping a little too much.
Okay, I can do that. I don't know what that means, but I can do that.
Hmm. I look at my daughter. Yeah, but you know what that means, so keep them safe. And I'd like.
She
give her a firm
nods.
pat on the shoulder. All right.
You see Harmony steps up to Yenna. Yenna looks. Is insight a skill in this game?
Yeah. Hold on.
Rules.
It's a society check, I think.
Sure, give me society. Anyone, feel free to give me society.
We live.
We
Boy.
live in one.
It's
I
not
would
a, it's
also
not a
like-
mechanic. It's not a mechanic in this game, but those of you who are not from Nimbus roll with disadvantage.
32.
I'm gonna roll my second one for disadvantage, but I'm not gonna get much worse.
Okay.
So my second one was a 16. My first one was a 2, so I got 4.
Ah.
I rolled a nat 20. That's a 37.
Aha. Okay.
Hold on.
I got 17.
I'm actually good at social skills now. I'm, the leader of the gang is now also the face.
Actually, I'm sorry. I got a 38. Eh, Wait, no.
So 38, 37, nat 20, a 4. And Kat, what did you get?
17.
17. You notice everybody other than Sally notices that kind of Yenna's eyes go kind of wide as Harmony steps up. Kat, you're not entirely sure why, because she seemed cool with you. Those of you who are from Nimbus would know that there just aren't a lot of tieflings up there. So Harmony probably looks like weird and maybe scary to a child that's never seen a tiefling before. And who maybe just assumed that Kat looked weird.
I'm just
No,
fucked up a little bit.
I sort of step up. This is Harmony. She is. What's her role again? Because she had a role, like a specific one.
I think she's literally the chef.
The camp cook, just the camp
Yeah,
cook.
I think it was the cook. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the She's the camp cook and looks after things while a lot of the rest of us are gone. So, she's very nice. And I think she would appreciate some help with I don't know what you're making today, but
Brunswick stew. Harmony says, and then she kind of like kneels down.
you might have to come up with another name for that because Brunswick is a place in Germany.
Yeah, well, it's named after a guy in this setting. So, sure.
Was his first name Germany?
No, his first name was
Well,
Brun. His last name was
Brunswick
Swick.
is named after a guy. Roughly translated, it means man with the brown behind.
In this setting, it's 3 words: Brunswick stew. First name Brun, last name Swick. Man made it. Don't worry too much about it.
Well, that is actually how it is. Brun-Swick. Braunschweig. Sorry, I'm being very pedantic.
You're being extremely pedantic about something that doesn't matter.
Stew,
yeah. Yeah. She kind of like, Harmony kneels down, kind of offers to, like, hey, you want to come help cook? And Yenna's kind of like, may I touch your horns, ma'am? And they kind of go off and get ready to go do that. You see, as you guys are getting settled in your camp, Josephine is shooting the shit with, it's Elizabeth is your daughter. No, Elizabeth is your wife. Your daughter is Eleanor?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, 2 E names. Yeah. Josephine is shooting the shit with Eleanor.
I'm gonna I want to talk to Josephine real quick as well.
Sure. Hey, you're the boss man?
Yeah, of a sort, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so look, not that I trust Chrono, but sometimes he has a bad tendency to not give me the full picture. So, if I understand this right, you were seeking to acquire some property.
Yeah, I was gonna go rob a bank.
Okay, cool. We're not doing this. Okay. You any good at that?
I've done it a couple times.
Okay. Well, if I understand this correctly, Chrono over there tried to hire you.
Yeah, he told me to talk to the boss man.
Okay. Here's the deal. Occasionally, we go out, we rob some stuff, we steal things, we make money through other means. When we do, everybody gets a share. I don't get more or less than any of you. But it's good money. If you prefer, I can also dish out a wage. Though most of us don't really need that. But it's an option if you would prefer it that way. If you work for us, you can sleep here, you can eat here. And occasionally we will call on you if we need something that fits your skill set. But
She
you can
kind of
also
like,
come and go if you'd like. You're
yeah,
not
stops
stuck
and thinks about it. All of that sounds good as long as you're okay with, how do I put this in a way that makes sense to someone that wanted to speak in euphemism about robbing a bank. I have a benefactor back in the big city that I gotta help. You know,
The reason I was speaking in euphemism is because you never know who's listening. It's a force of habit.
I got some debt to pay. As long as you're okay with the money going towards that, then yeah, we're golden.
I don't care. Sure,
Lovely.
it's your money. All right, skill sets. Let's talk about that. What are you good at, just generally?
Well, not to be kind of like smiles, cracks her knuckles, not to toot my own horn, but and she like reaches into her jacket and pulls out a bag of gold bars that, as far as you were aware, was in your jacket 5 minutes ago.
Fair enough. How many did you take?
How many did you have?
How many would 1,000 amount to? Sorry, 1,300.
You say that was like 13?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Give them back. Keep one of them. Consider it your first payment.
Lovely. She does exactly that.
Okay, so that's 300 gone?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no. 1,300. If those are 13 bars, then it's 100.
Wait, what? I have like 16 gold
Don't worry
bars
about
in
it. Don't
there.
worry about it. They're a variable size. Don't worry
Okay,
about
yeah.
it.
Okay.
That's fair.
Unamount.
All right. In that case. So you're good at getting things.
I can get things. I can put things places.
Mm-hmm.
I can move unseen.
Yeah, there might be.
I've been
There
told
might
I'm
be
very adept at creating tunnels. I don't know how useful that will be for you.
It might be.
Never
It might
know.
be. You see, this isn't for now, but eventually I'm looking for someone. I'm looking for a rat.
Like a specific rat, or like you want a pet?
I was looking for a very specific rat. It robbed me. Long story.
A rat that robbed you. Okay. I'll bite.
Yeah.
I'll bite. A rat that robbed you. Green?
Yes,
Big?
reasonably.
Loud?
Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Is that man questionable? Your debtor?
Yeah.
You wanna help me kill him?
Eh. He's a fun guy. I like the place he runs in Brownwater.
All right,
Place
sure.
he runs.
Why do
We'll
you
get
want him
back-
dead? Why did he rob you? Hang on. What?
Well, he used to work for me. And when
Oh, you're one of those employers. I
No,
see.
look,
Wage theft.
what-
Yeah. Wink,
no,
wink.
no. What happened here was he used to work for me, but he was a rat in both the literal and euphemistic sense, and I fed information to a guy that was trying to kill us. And the second that we went out of camp to defend ourselves against him, he took off with half our loot and the mechanical horse.
Oh, that's where he got that.
Yes.
Oh.
So he robbed
Yeah.
us of a
No, he's
substantial
got
amount
that
of
set up
money.
in his bar now. Yeah.
He can keep the horse. I don't care for
No, he can't.
Swifty.
It was shitty.
Shitty.
Forgot about that.
Shit.
Yes, that was its name.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. You're good.
My headphones keep disconnecting and I keep breaking.
It's all good. It's all good. Awful was designed to make you do this.
I hate. But as I said, that can wait. For now, we're kind of in the middle of investigating something else.
Right.
But yeah, you can stay as much as you'd like.
Cool. Cool. Is your daughter single?
That's none of my business. You'd have to ask her.
Got it.
This cat is gay.
Josephine, was it? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, if you do decide to go off, how would one contact you?
She pauses for a moment, like she's trying to think of. She takes out a little scrap of paper and writes down directions to a place in Brinewater, and hands it off and says, "Absolute worst case scenario, you can send a letter here or come find me here."
Okay. Who will I find at this address?
Many
Don't answer.
individuals, including a certain rat you seek.
Okay. Let's hope we don't get completely separated then. Chrono is usually the one that kills people in bars.
Hey, Sadiels.
You might not get banned for that there, to be fair. I killed the guy there.
Yeah, I think you're gonna fit in here just fine.
Cool.
Yeah, just stick around for a day or two around the town. I might have something for you by the end of it.
I can do that.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, just sort of go to the bank, and I'm gonna drag Ket with me once she's done with whatever she's doing in camp.
What?
Hell yeah. Is Kat doing anything in camp? As soon as you two break off, Josephine goes off to start hitting on your daughter.
That's fine.
Love that.
My
for
daughter
them.
is an adult woman, and I trust her more than I trust myself. Besides, being young and stupid is how I got married.
And being old and stupid is how you wound out with Chromo. Hey!
Chromo.
Yes, I tried to be funny and fast, and then I just was fast.
I think the only thing I'm probably doing is like periodically checking up on Wonder.
Wonder seems to be doing better. Yeah, her her core has stabilized. The Wand of Wonder inside her body is now sort of like as normalized as that can be. It's back to basically what you would expect. As you are sort of doing like a diagnostic check on her,
Yeah.
give me engineering lore.
Poking around. 31.
31. As you are doing your diagnostic checkup, one of the things that you occasionally have to do, and you think it's very funny because it looks like you're a doctor treating a human, because you have to use a stethoscope for it to you're listening for any sort of weird engine knocks, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you use a stethoscope for it. You press your stethoscope to Wonder's sternum, and you hear a heartbeat. And you have never heard a heartbeat.
I was about to say, I assume this is new information to me. Yeah. I
Did you buy a heart recently?
Yeah, what the fuck? That's I'm listening for a long moment and then just kind of well, that's new.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, yes. Well, yeah.
Love when my mother says that.
It's not a bad sign necessarily, but you do. Have you installed anything new recently?
I don't think so.
Huh. You You've got like there's something in there that's like mimicking a heartbeat.
A heart? Are you sure?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm like
Hang
poking
on,
around.
wait a minute. No, hang on. I have an idea. I have an idea so that we can test this. You see, she like reaches over into her bag and pulls out a letter from Jaxus that got mailed down during the time skip. That includes, and she hides it from your view, but that includes an
What?
illicit photograph.
What?
Um,
Wait, what?
You were
What was
aware that
that?
you were aware that this letter came through. You were aware of that. She did not tell you about the photo, but she's looking at the photo, and she presses the stethoscope up to her chest, and you hear the heart rate increase.
What the hell? Some kind of like it some sort of machine whirring up, but like it's a heart.
So
Huh.
like a heart.
So like a heart. What
It's
is
like
a
some
and
kind
you
of
know what is
heart
a
that's like a heart.
some kind
It's like some kind of
machine
That's crazy.
No,
that
no.
increases frequency when you're excited. but like the flesh kind that I have
Very weird.
probably thinks of the human body like a machine. That's normal.
For her, yeah. It would
She's
be.
not a doctor. She doesn't know what
Okay.
half of the shit inside of
Well-
her body does.
Well, that's not the first time my body has been able to do things out of nowhere, right?
Yeah,
Like back when my head could suddenly print paper.
that was unusual. Yeah, I
One of
didn't
the
I didn't
moments
plan
of all
for that.
time, to be sure.
Yeah.
Can you
It
do me a
must-
favor?
Hmm?
Don't tell your mom.
You got it.
She always gets weirded out about stuff like this.
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to ask her about it, but
Rona
not
has
about
made
this. I won't.
No such
I'll
promises if he is told.
I won't. I won't tell her about this, but I want to ask her some other stuff.
Right. Right.
She gets real squirrely about it. Usually.
Yeah, I get it. She leans forward, gives you a hug, thanks you for the checkup, and then stands up and comments on the stew smelling good. And it occurs to you that she's never commented on food like that before either as she walks off.
Oh, okay.
Then Storm comes around, puts
Yes.
both hands on your shoulder.
Well,
Let's go to the bank.
okay. like halfway
bank.
between thoughts.
I think we still have Chrono and Sally to go through, but yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we can cut to the bank after. Chrono, you doing anything in camp? There are 2 children helping Harmony cook. There's a tabaxi that you brought to camp hitting on Storm's daughter.
I assume that was some. Yeah, I assume it's fine. It's probably.
My daughter is an adult woman.
Yeah.
She can
Angus is back
handle-
in camp arguing with Harmony about her choice to include beef in the stew.
You know.
Well,
I. You know.
Cool. Sally.
I'm sitting around reading a book, to be quite honest with you, probably.
Yeah, totally. That's normal. You are unbothered. You are able, actually, Chrono, while I have a moment, you are able to get a cleaner transcript of just sort of going back in your memory. The your little friend upstairs helps you get a cleaner transcript of the writing that was on
Oh, right, yes. I totally just for a second. Talking.
those parts of that strange thing. I have included an image of the transcript here in session media.
Awesome. Thank you. Now to try to decipher it. That's the next goal. I take what I know and I'm taking up linguistics, I guess.
Hungry your words.
I know
Hell
some
yeah.
languages. I know dragon.
It's not one of those.
It's not this one.
Oh, I know, but I know the Draconic.
Hell yeah. Sally, you doing anything in camp?
Um. Sally would probably making sure everyone's okay, seeing her equipment's all working. Make sure that like
Sometimes people are, sometimes they're not.
yeah, she's just checking in on everyone, making sure no one's got any issues that she can solve. Even though she's very much someone that goes out and get equipment, she's also the kind of person who'll go around the camp and make sure no one has any odd jobs or make sure everybody's got everything they need.
Yeah. People seem to be mostly doing pretty well. Running the train into a biblically accurate angel kind of threw some people off, but generally things seem good. People are happy. Even Annabelle, who like you was also experimented on by Moniz, the entire incident 8 weeks ago has given you guys sort of unprecedented closure on all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are generally going well, but after you're done kind of your rounds of checking up on everybody in the camp, you sit down to kind of like take a moment, get your bearings, relax, have a bit of water before dinner is ready, breakfast is ready, before food is ready.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, so am I, which is why I said dinner.
Dinner.
You sit down and you get like a flash of, it's weird to describe. It's an immediate like sensation of intense anger followed by like it immediately dissipating and you recognizing that that is not your emotion you just felt.
Sally immediately puts a hand to her face, like not as in like covering the mouth, but just kind of like checking everything's there.
We
It's just
should have
kinda
killed.
like-
We should have killed the other one.
It's just kind of like, oh, that's weird. Where did that come from?
What lore skills do you have? Do you have any lore skills from your ancestry or your heritage?
Law Academia. Yeah.
Lore academia.
Sorry.
My Cowboy Academia.
Give me just a straight wisdom check.
Wisdom. Now I need to figure out how to do that.
Same as any other skill check.
Yeah. So you know, up above, you see where it says "whiz." Just click that.
Oh, yes. I did, and it's just telling me.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Oh,
Hold on.
total
just
16
rolled-
modifier plus 3.
I just rolled the dice and then added it manually.
Yeah, because I can't tell whether this total is with or without the modifier.
Hang on. Let me open Path Builder on my end. Surely there's a way to do this, I say.
Surely I
It's a
will not be
plus.
bamboozled.
So the total, that's your score. So your wisdom score is 12, for instance. Then it would
Oh
be
yeah, no,
tw-
there is, when you click on there is no actual roll button there. Okay, in that case, give me
I could just do
occultism.
roll 20.
Give me occultism.
Occultism.
Because I forgot that was a skill and it
yeah.
definitely applies here.
29.
You know who's really good at occult?
Because I have plus 13
Me,
to my
actually.
score, so 29.
29.
Oh, actually,
What?
not me.
You have been dealing with this, like almost this exact sensation a lot lately, and you are reasonably confident you know why. This is some kind of lingering connection with the clone of you that Moniz made, Sarah.
Hmm.
You recall that dream you had during the time skip?
Yeah.
You sort of, as you are feeling this emotion, this foreign emotion, you sort of like look off into the sort of like nearby woods near the camp, and you swear you see for a second Sarah glaring at you next to a tree, and then she walks behind the tree and never comes out the other side.
Oh, like the thing where like the bus goes past and like the person.
Yeah, exactly. The horror movie thing.
Sally is just going to give a sigh, a swig of water, and just like think of how she wants to keep an eye out. Basically, she's vowing to keep an eye out so that she doesn't get sneak attacked.
Right. Yeah, so that's how Sally's experience around camp is going. I see that Star has gone to refill their water, so we will wait for them to get back before we do bank.
Bank.
Bang.
I don't know. Though there's a party dynamic that I'm noting. Where
Stupid and stupider.
all parties inevitably end up as kind of big fucked up families, but I think this is the least fucked up family of a party that I've had.
Yeah, broadly very well adjusted so far.
At least with each other, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know about you, but Chrono is definitely not well adjusted.
yeah, but you're like
Sally's also not the most well
you're a
adjusted. but in a
functioning
different way.
psychopath.
Sally's just like a little bit silly.
Silly Sally.
I mean, I guess you can call her silly #traumatized, but
I've got experience with being silly #traumatized, so it's fine.
that's her entire friend group.
We stay silly.
We stay
Hey,
silly #traumatized.
Hashtag traumatized.
Star, now that you have returned, Storm is yoinking you to the bank.
Ah! Taken!
Yeah. I walk into the bastard's bank. Is there anyone else in there other than the bastard?
The Beatles. The many Beatles.
Yes.
I thought you meant the band originally.
I thought
I
you
also
meant-
thought you meant the band.
Like,
Oh, McCartney! Sorry.
I forgot that the band existed. I was thinking of Bugs. I was there.
Oh my god,
I
it's
was there with the Bugs.
Ricky Starr, whatever his name is.
I think it would be really funny if the bastard has like a little crosswalk painted on the floor for no
Oh my god,
discernible
Warcraft.
reason.
Pillbug McCartney. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you open the door to the Bank of the Beetle and the Bastard, and you step inside, and it's like the color filter on the world changes. Like you just stepped into Hollywood, Mexico, but it's green instead of yellow. It's there are Beetles everywhere, and you're in a big bank, and your old friend, who I will post in session media again for those of you who don't remember that she's hot.
Yeah.
I take off my hat. I sort of like nod. The bastard.
The one and only.
Yes. I assume the last transactions to New Capenna have been wrapped up.
Yeah, just about dealing with the logistics of the delivery, but the last of it's on its way.
Oh, good. Now, you remember how we were going to divide up the transactions for the town?
I recall, yes.
Well, wait yourself, of course. But here are gold bars roughly worth 10,000.
Oh, delightful. You kind of like set that down. Big and heavy. She picks it up, looks at one of the gold bars, bites it. Yeah, that's gold.
Yeah. So I'd like you to convert this into coins and divide it up as discussed.
Absolutely.
Very well. Now, other than that, I may have something in a moment, but I think you have a debtor coming to repay
Hey.
Oh!
Hi.
Well, if it
hi
isn't my favorite little
again.
pickpocket.
Oh. Hee. Yeah,
Dad, you're embarrassing me.
I'm like, I need you to imagine that Ket does like this in real life when she says
I can see it. I can
that.
see it.
Wait,
Yeah, I will. I don't know actually if I have any other. I have the platinum that she gave me, presumably.
Yeah, you would probably still have that.
I don't think I would have a second platinum, but I would give her like 2 platinum
You
worth.
have like a shit ton of gold.
Yeah. Platinum and 10 gold.
You produce a bunch of money, and she comes around the other side, comes around the counter,
Oh.
and so is now standing next to you again. And as you recall, she is 6'9".
Uh-huh. I'm recalling.
Sweetie, sweetie, your money's no good here. Come on. When I said, she like wraps an arm around your shoulder as she is leading you out of the bank.
Oh.
When I said you were in debt to me, I meant you had to take me out.
Oh.
And she leads you out of the bank, and presumably you go on a very fun date. We can RP that if you want.
I just took her
Storm, in the
away.
meantime, just left behind in the bank, like turns around, looks at, like, what's the largest beetle around?
There is. Hang on, I got you. Give me.
I
one.
also, very importantly, like, as I'm leaving, I, like, turn around, glance over my shoulder at Storm, and just give him, like, a look of, like, yo!
This was the idea. You know?
Pet
Yeah,
pogs.
There is
At
this
Storm.
sitting. There's like a back room where some of the bigger bugs live, and one of the bugs which you have
Bugs.
seen the bastard ride around as a mount / vehicle, which I have
Yep.
posted in VC, kind of looked
Oh,
at you and
fucked
sort of
up.
chitters.
I tip my hat and go, mister, and then I walk out of the bank.
It chitters in recognition as you leave.
Alright, I've played Wingman, that's all I wanted to do here, really. And then I'm gonna head to the saloon to just
Hell yeah.
check on things to see if there are any important people there, but I think first we have some more important things to attend to.
Well, as you make your way to the saloon, you kind of sit down. I assume you go to the saloon that was previously owned by Karma.
Yeah.
The Red Sky at time I was never quite able to determine.
I think
The
it
Red
would be
Sky
really funny
at-
if it was called the Red Sky at time. Just generalized.
Everyone calls
that's
it
what they're
something
calling
different.
it now. That's
Maybe
what they're calling it
that's-
now. The Red
Everyone
Sky at
calls
time.
it something different because that's the time that you go to the bar. So
Yeah.
if
What
it's
time-
evening, it's Red Sky at evening, whatever. Red Sky
What
at
time of day is
sunset.
it?
What time of day is it? Like noon. Red Sky at high noon.
Red Sky
Can't
at
believe we're heading to
noon.
the Red Sky at 12:46.
It's 6:30. I just order a lemonade.
Hell yeah, you get a nice, very tasty, very refreshing lemonade, and you had something weird happen to you today. Itamaru has confirmed that he is making moves to try and help you solve that. Things are going well, and as things are going well, we are going to end the session here. Star, it's up to you if you want to have their date just be off screen or if you want to RP that next session.
No, we
You
earned.
say
I think she
silly.
earned this. I think Kat earned this.
I think Kat earned this, but it's up to you.
Oh God.
You don't have
We'll-
to decide
we'll
now
see.
either.
Yeah,
you've
we'll
got a
see.
week.
I'll think about it.
You got a week.
You got time. You got time.
I'm gonna, like, in the background of my mind, scruff Storm and Chrono.
Old man Yowie.
Old man Yowie, yeah!
Storm is just.
Go!
Pensioner Yaoi.
It's really funny to me because like the way I initially pictured them is like there was initially like a very distinct separation between like his family and the rest of the party. Yeah, that's gone.
We're
Like
all family now.
he does have that sort of like surrogate father figure like energy to like
It's it's David on steroids.
yeah, like to Ket and Sally.
Old Southern men just do it to you.
Well, he's not Southern. Explicitly, he's got a fucking New York accent.
I mean, he's South.
He's Southern in spirit. Southern is not a state of being. It's a state
Look,
of mind.
look. We can southernize him.
Fucking making him better. I like the idea of him being a fucked up little creature. In fact, I can make him worse.
You know, I love just the. Yeah, that's Ket pogging.
Yeah.
Oh, where? Hang on. Oh, I see.
On the way out.
The Storm saying goodbye to, well, the attendant there, I guess. The bug.
But
The way I didn't even fully like me and Ket both like that was
I love that it
was-
didn't occur to either of you that that's what she meant by,
no,
you know.
not at all.
I'm
It
gonna
was
be honest, it
definitely,
also didn't
like-
occur to me.
I knew that I processed it as like flirting, did not process that it was a request for a date.
That is wonderfully in character
Yeah.
as well, so it
No,
works.
absolutely.
Handshake. Cat just like genuinely like it's I'm ready to
You
pay
know,
you
on a
back.
level, Storm like knew this. Like part of the reason that he dragged you
Set
along
me
is
up.
like because he's like, yeah, no, she's not gonna understand this until I like just put her there.
Oh yeah, and when you get back from
Put that
when
beast
you
in a situation.
when you get back, whether that be tonight or tomorrow morning in game, Star, Wonder absolutely like looks at Cat like, you fucking blockhead, it took you this long to realize.
Oh no. Yeah, like I'm telling Wonder. I'm telling Wonder.
Yeah.
Listen.
You tell Wonder like,
I'm
fucking
s-
finally. Oh my god.
Stupid.
The other good facet about Storm that I like having kept is that he can be a tough guy until he sees a child. He
Yes.
like all of his like protective instincts like immediately kick in.
I cannot believe you guys got both of the encounters on my table that
Two
included
of
a little
them.
creature.
Little
And then proceeded to
guy.
adopt both of them.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Dude, it's
Our
a
little
child
guy
in the
now.
desert. Like, what the fuck else are we gonna do?
Yeah, Chrono was just like, Storm's gonna be mad for like 5 seconds, and then he's gonna take it in.
Well, that was
Who was
exactly
it?
when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. I ran into Yenna in Act 3. If you haven't gotten there yet, that's when you'll meet her, by the
Yenna.
way. And I was like, she would fit in Zion County as the Victorian orphan. Like,
Yes. No, I was like, who is this Victorian child?
To be fair,
And I was
Storm
right.
has seen enough shit in the past couple months that you can't phase him that easily. Like, he saw the big crane up from Nimbus just, like, crush a train, and his reaction to that was, yep. And then he went back to poking the fire. Like, it's... He's fully jaded now.
yeah.
You know, in events, he's not emotionally jaded.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you're all having fun back in Zion County. It's very fun to be back.
I'm
Oh,
killing
yes.
that rat. I hope you
I
know that. I'm
missed-
killing that rat.
I missed my little guy.
I cannot wait until you guys get to meet Awful again.
Awful.
He has a situation.
My boy is fucking running the casino in New Vegas. Fucking the strip.
Are you
We
telling
walk in-
me?
No,
I
we
swear to
walk in
God.
there and it's like Benny, like, what in the goddamn?
Yeah.
Wait, are you telling me that Awful is Benny, or are you telling me that Awful is gonna be House?
Which is worse.
He's the cross between the two. Mouse.
Mr. House.
Mouse?
Mouse.
I thought
Mr.
Awful's gonna become
Mr.
Yes Man.
Mouse! He's Mr. Mouse!
Mr. Mouse.
Mr. Mouse.
Mr. Mouse, who
can't-
also
let
stole
me-
half our fortune.
Because I know some of you are furries and might like this. I would like to share with you art for Awful's partner.
Hold on. Partners, what?
Hello?
Hello?
He doesn't
That's
deserve
Skaven with
her.
tits.
He doesn't deserve her.
That's a Skaven with tits.
Love that.
It's
All
been
right,
2 months. That's a
everyone.
long time.
All right, everyone. Next session of D&D, we get to see a date between
Not
an
D&D.
absolutely Pathfinder tabletop. Fuck you. Is
Video games.
Yeah.
It's not a video game.
anyway.
It could be.
Any last thing that anyone would like to say on the recording?
I mean, this recording is a video of games. That's video games to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.